So one of the first things you can do to prevent students from moving around things on the digital interactive notebook is you can build in the master slides. And when you build in the master slides, it'll make it so it'll put like these placeholders in here, things like that, and then students cannot go and move objects. So those things that you want set and to stay in place will be able to do that. So how you want to build in the master, let's go ahead and go over here to View, Master, and then in here you'll get a group of slides. I tend to go down towards the bottom, and what I'll do is just copy and paste a new slide in there. So let's take this one for example. You would just insert images the way you want to, insert shapes, do all of your designing in here. But then if you notice, I'm going to show you how you add this. So right over here, you'd want to do subtitle placeholder. So when we click on there, we can draw where we want the students to add text. Just click that and save that. And then when we go over to our slides, we'll just hit an X to exit out of there. So now when I'm ready to add that new slide, I just go to Slide, Apply Layout, and then I add that slide in there. So then what happens is my students cannot move any of these items around. And then right in here, they can just click and type. So it's ready to go. Now one thing I noticed is I did accidentally delete my one slide. So let me add that other slide back in. Enter. What I'm going to do, keep that highlighted. Alright, there we go. Okay, so now I have all my pages the way I want them. So big thing to remember to do, because this is my main template here, is I'm going to hit Share. I'm going to give this a name, and you want to name it Master, and you'll see why in a minute. I'll just say Digital Interactive Notebook. I'm going to want to open up my share settings. I'll do anyone with the link, and I want to make them viewers, and I'm going to hit Done, and you'll see why that's important in a little bit. Okay, so that is good to go. Now I need to make my student copy, so I'm going to go to File, Make a Copy, Entire Presentation. And the reason why I'm doing this is because it is just easier. I don't have to go in and make a 8.5 by 11 again or anything like that. I'm going to label this one Student Digital Interactive Notebook, and I'm going to hit OK. This is going to be the one that I'm going to be putting into Google Classroom to make a copy for each student. So what I need to do is I need to link it first. So I'm going to go ahead and go in. I'm just going to highlight all of these and delete them. And again, the reason why I made a copy to begin with is so I don't have to go over here, do 8.5 by 11 or anything like that. I'll just click this top one, hold down my Shift key, click on the second one. I'm going to copy it, and then I'm going to go over here to paste, back to the student copy. And I want to link and keep original styles. Okay, all right. So now this will be the one that I post in Google Classroom. So when I go to Google Classroom, I'm going to create my assignment. Alright, and I want to add from my Google Drive. And it should pop up here in my recents. So see, there's my master one. That's not the one I want to give them. I want to give them this one. Insert. And then I'm going to choose Make a Copy for each student. And then just all the classes you want to post it to, specific students, your due date if you have one, put the correct topic, and I'm just going to leave mine like that for now. I'm going to click Assign. So now when a student goes in to open up their digital interactive notebook, when they click to open up the source, they will be directed to your master copy, but they're not going to be able to move things around or change anything because they have view-only access. When the teacher goes in and adds something to that master notebook, then the student will go into their notebook, hit Update, and then they'll get the new version of that slide for their digital interactive notebook. Unfortunately, if you hyperlink tabs and dividers, those links will be broken when the students hit Update, but there are several workarounds for this.